Okay, Gaffer, 1-0 victory over Chelmsford City. We seem to be making a habit of this at the moment, aren't we?
Yeah, it's a good habit. Winning is a good habit. All credit to our players. Big respect to them. The determination, the grit, the quality at times in the first half. I thought the goal we scored was tremendous. Great link-up play from our free forward players, and it's ended up again with the big man Levi Manchi, who knows the net so well of late. A great finish as well. So not just that, everyone today, including the substitutions, played a key role in seeing the game over the line. It's not easy playing 2 games in 3 days or playing 3 games in 7 days. So a big respect and a massive congratulations to our group of players.
It's a massive credit, like I say, 2 clean sheets, 2 away games as well, and 2 tough places to come as well. I mean, not many teams will come here and get points at Chelmsford, and it's a ground we haven't exactly done particularly well out over the years. But you must be absolutely delighted, with the shift they put. It's a sort of a perfect away performance, would you say?
Yeah, definitely. Chelmsford is always a tough side to play against, and they've been doing so well. They've been the informed team, in my opinion, and we nullified their strengths. And it was important that we try to keep them at bay and force them in areas that they didn't want to go. We knew they've got good ball carriers in their team, and it was important that we knew those were their strengths. But again, flipping it on the transition, which that's how we got our goal. We told our players where the spaces were, and if we did it in 1 and 2 touches and break the lines as quickly as possible, then we can head them on the counter, and that's exactly what happened for the goal. So they're a good side. You got to give them credit. They pushed us all the way to the end, but again, it was that determination, the grit, and the desire to not want to concede a goal. And I doff my hat out to our players again for seeing another clean sheet and making sure we've come away with 3 points away with 3 points today against a very good side.
And you've got to look at the fact that they haven't really created too much, to be honest. I don't really think Lucas has been involved too much tonight, which is a credit to the defence, for keeping them at bay and frustrated them for that long.
Yeah, we defended really well in the first half. Our attacking players sort of got stuck a little bit with where they should, what spaces they should be closing. We try and nullify that at halftime and show them where the strengths was, and they got it spot on in the second half. But again, it's about how the speed of our pressing from our front line, and the midfielders were ready to jump when they needed to, but also kept their discipline when they had to. But it was important that the communication coming from behind them in terms of the defensive line and the goalkeeper, Lucas. It was important that they kept communicating and making sure they shifted across and moved across the line as quickly as possible as units, and they've done that excellently today.
I think, I was just about to say, made a change in the first half, Liam Sol coming in for Michael Dresser. Was that purely tactical, was it?
That wasn't tactical. Michael tweaked his hamstring, so he done the first sprint and felt something and told us he was going to manage it, and it was getting worse. So as a precaution, we had to make that substitution. So it wasn't tactical. He was vital to start the game, and Liam was meant to come on in the second half and give us that little bit of injection if we needed it. But he was ready. Liam was ready, and that's why we got a squad of players that are always ready to do a job for the team and for the club.
And that's the thing, it's a credit to him really, the fact that he hasn't really had too much football obviously in the last sort of month or so with injuries. He's come in, he's done 90 minutes, he's done about a good 60 odd today, and again he's put in some shit, hasn't he?
Yeah, Liam Sol, it's not just Liam Sol, it's a group of players. Their discipline of the pitch is paying off. We talked about looking after yourself, looking after their bodies, recovering right. We gave them a day off yesterday to ensure that they looked after themselves. That's the trust we got in our football club, in our group, to make sure they looked after themselves away from our training ground. It was important, spend time with their families rather than drag them in and bore them with a lot of tactics. We've done all our work last week. We prepared for not just for Dartford, but we also prepared for Chelmsford. So we didn't have to come in yesterday. We trust our group, and and they keep themselves right for today.
And that's it. At least you've got now an extra sort of day's recovery in terms of preparation for Saturday at St Albans and getting another away trip. But again, we're sort of become, let's say, we're starting to get back into that form after a little blip at Hampton and Richmond a few weeks ago. It's another game where we're probably looking to, try and frustrate them maybe again, a bit like what we've done tonight.
It's about taking it one game at a time. I've always said that. we stick to our principles, and we're going to visit St. Albans in terms of our tactical preparations. We're going to make sure we prepare for them. They're a good side, and we're going to a tough place as well. They're always good at home, and we need to be ready to go there and impose ourselves against a good side. So it's important that our players now recover fully and make sure they're ready to go again the next time we're in. It's important that everyone is looked after. Those who have little niggles, they see the medical team and ensure that they are right for when we are in next, to make sure we prepare right for St. Albans.
Well, thanks for your time, Kafa. We'll speak to you Saturday.
Thank you.